Today, I'm going to be showing you a quick and easy way to structure your rap lyrics accurately. This will help with making your rhyme schemes tighter and also remembering your rap flow and where you're supposed to take breaths. Today, I'm going to be using an awesome free app called Bandlab, which is a tool that I use with my students for songwriting when they don't have access to a computer or their home studio, or they're just on the go. And one thing that separates this app from any other program that I've ever used is when you import your instrumental, it automatically detects the tempo and the key of the instrumental and aligns it to the grid for you correctly. This eliminates several of the steps that we always have to take in every other program. But if you're someone like me who prefers to work off of your computer, then I would not recommend Bandlab for you because its desktop version of its software has latency issues with its recording. So like when you record audio, it's delayed. So in order to achieve what Bandlab does automatically, you need to do the following. Number one, detect the instrumental's tempo by visiting toonbat.com/analyzer and drag and drop your instrumental. Number two, input the tempo that Toonbat gives you into your DAW of choice. If you don't know what a DAW is, it just means digital audio workstation. It's the software that we use to write songs, record our vocals, make beats, mix songs, all that type of stuff. If you don't already have a DAW, my current favorite DAW is Reaper, which only costs $60. And if you can't afford that, it comes with a 2-month free trial. And after that, it still doesn't lock you out. It just gives you a pop-up box every time you load it up. Number three, remove your DAW's snap to grid function so that you can freely move around the grid. Number four, align the transients of the snare to the second and fourth beat of the bar. And you're done. Now I'm going to quickly wrap a few bars into Bandlab. I'm going to quickly structure my lyrics, and then I'm going to use my structured lyrics to improve my actual rap. And I'm going to be rapping over a beat that I produced called Spaced Out. And if you're digging it and you want to support the channel, I'll post a link to my beat store in the video description below. Yeah, Mary Jane. Let's get it. 12 o'clock at night is very scary. Riding with a girl that's named Mary. It's very Jerry Springer, trust me, you'll tell me. Yeah, this girl with a dime piece. She had brown skin and orange hair, and every time we chilled, I had to use a bottle of some Visine. She made me cry. I don't think she liked me. Sometimes she fight me and knock me out about 2 to 3 times. This happened nightly. She was nasty, swore to be classy, but she was shiesty. Let everybody on the block hit it, and then she would say that she liked me. Now, currently, I can tell by ear that some of my rhymes are not aligned in time as tightly as they could be. And if you're new to rapping, it may be difficult to hear these things at first, which is why it's even more important to structure your rap lyrics like I'm about to show you. So here's the concept of how structuring lyrics work. Every line on your page represents one bar in your recording program. So whatever syllable lands on the first beat of each bar in your DAW should be the first syllable on each line of your lyrics. This means that you may have some multi-syllable words that get split between the ending of one bar and the beginning of the next bar. If there's nothing on the first beat of a bar, then you notate it with a B inside of parentheses, which stands for breath. I also notate any other places I breathe with these as well. Also, I recommend skipping a line every 4 bars to create a visual break on the page, which makes it easier to navigate through your lyrics. Now, I'm simply going to update my lyrics so that it reflects which syllable or breath is landing on the first beat of each bar. And I'll also notate everywhere else I breathe. So in Bandlab, I'm just scrolling over to where I first start rapping right here. And then I'm just going to play from bar 5. That's where I came in at. It's going to play it from right here. It's 12 o'clock. All right, so I pause on that first one. Now moving on to the next bar. Girl that's named Mary. Girl. Next bar. You'll tell me, yeah, this girl with the dime piece. She had brown skin. Yeah, me is there on that first beat. Next bar. Hair, and every time we chill. Hair lands on the next beat. Next bar. Visine, she made me cry. Vise. This is also where I'll create a break. Next bar. She fight me and she. Sound like she's on there. Made me cry. I don't think she liked me. Sometimes she fight me and yeah, she lands on that one. All right, next bar. Here we go. Nightly, she was nightly. All right, next bar. She was nasty, swore to be classy, but she was shiesty. Let everybody on the block hit it, but then Ev sound like it's hitting on this beat. Let everybody sounds like let on that first beat, so I'll just put that. Like me. So it carries over into the next 4-bar section, so I create another break there. And I'm just going to go through one more time quickly and just listen to the breaths. and notate those. I'll fast forward this part just for brevity. All right, now that my lyrics are structured correctly, I can more easily identify the issues I'm having with my rhymes and my rap flow and work on fixing them. Okay, I feel like on bars 2 and 3, tell me is a bit late as it carries over to the beginning of bar 3. I think it would sound better if I placed it on the end of the second bar. So I'm going to create some room for it by deleting the word that's, and I'm going to add a pause at the beginning of the next bar since I've created extra space there.
It's 12 o'clock at night, it's very scary. Riding with a girl that's named Mary. It's very Jerry Springer, trust me, you'll tell me. It's 12 o'clock at night, it's very scary. Riding with a girl named Mary. It's very Jerry Springer, trust me, you'll tell me.
A similar thing happens between bars 4 and 5. I don't like the placement of the last word of this rhyme scheme, which is visine. It carries over to the next bar, and I prefer for it to land at the end of bar 4 so that it's closer in time with my other rhymes. So I'm going to delete the words a bottle of, which makes room for my rhyme at the end of bar 4, and it frees up more space on bar 5, which was already feeling pretty cramped, which was causing my rap flow to suffer and my rhyme, nightly, to land at the beginning of bar 7, and I prefer for it to land at the end of bar 6. Now I've moved the word she from the beginning of bar 5 to the end of bar 4. And I moved she'd fight me from the beginning of bar 6 to the ending of bar 5.
Yeah, this girl with a dime piece, she had brown skin and orange hair, and every time we chilled, I had to use a bottle of some Visine. She made me cry. I don't think she liked me. Sometimes she fight me and knock me out about 2 to 3 times. This happened nightly. Yeah, this girl with a dime piece, she had brown skin and orange hair, and every time we chilled, I had to use some Visine. She made me cry. I don't think she liked me. Sometimes she fight me and knock me out about 2 to 3 times. This happened nightly.
And on bar 8, I had the same issue I've had before, where my final rhyme scheme is landing at the beginning of the following bar. So I'm going to remove the words, then she would say that, and replace it with said, which frees up a ton of space so that I can place my rhyme at the end of bar 8.
This happened nightly. She was nasty, swore to be classy, but she was shiesty. Let everybody on the block hit it, but then she would say that she liked me. But nightly, she was nasty, swore to be classy, but she was shiesty. Let everybody on the block hit it, but said she liked me.
Now, let's listen to a before and after to compare how much better my rap sounds due to me structuring my lyrics and making calculated adjustments.
It's 12 o'clock at night, it's very scary. Riding with a girl that's named Mary. It's very Jerry Springer, trust me, you'll tell me. Yeah, this girl with a dime piece, she had brown skin and orange hair, and every time we chilled, I had to use a bottle of some Visine. She made me cry. I don't think she liked me. Sometimes she fight me and knock me out about 2 to 3 times. This happened nightly. She was nasty, swore to be classy, but she was shiesty. Let everybody on the block hit it, but then she would say that she liked me. It's 12 o'clock at night, it's very scary. Riding with a girl named Mary. It's very Jerry Springer, trust me, you'll tell me. Yeah, this girl with a dime piece, she had brown skin and orange hair, and every time we chilled, I had to use some Visine. She made me cry. I don't think she liked me. Sometimes she fight me and knock me out about 2 to 3 times. This happened nightly. She was nasty, swore to be classy, but she was shiesty. Let everybody on the block hit it, but said she liked me.
Now here's a few major takeaways. If your lyrics don't accurately reflect what you're doing musically, it's almost like shooting in the dark and can make it really difficult to figure out what you're doing right and also what you're doing wrong so that you can fix it. I also noticed that sometimes when my rhymes were landing later than I wanted them to, or my bars were just a little bit too wordy, it created a domino effect where it didn't only negatively affect that bar, but it also affected the bars after it as well. Also, you don't always have to place rhymes at the end of the bars like you've seen me doing a lot here. You can place your rhymes anywhere. Just be mindful of it, be intentional about it, and create patterns out of it so that it sounds really good to the listener. My name is Cole Mize with ColeMizeStudios.com, where I strive to make you a better rapper now. And if you're trying to perfect your rap skills, make sure that you get yourself a free copy of my ebook, The #1 Fundamental to Rapping, via the link in the video description below, and subscribe to this channel for more straight to the point, no BS, how to rap video tutorials just like this one. And always remember, when it comes to rapping, there's no rules, there's only techniques. Peace.
Hey man, you see that subscribe button right there? Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh, and don't forget the bell icon. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Hey, I know you see that like button, right? Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. And look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, today I'm gonna kill it.